A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Arizona Wildcats and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
McLean Stadium is one of the most unique in all of college football. You can literally sailgate, drive your boat right to the stadium. This is a beautiful stadium, smaller capacity, but these fans make it special. From the run-on of all the students to start the game, they are loud and passionate every time the football is kicked off in Texas. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. From deep, it's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for the edge. Powers through the defender. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Here's Lagway to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense putting points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They go play action with Lagway. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit, and if he's out here now seeing ghosts. He's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away, because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Power ahead. Knocked down immediately.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend-don't-break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They're having none of this running game down on the goal.
They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Gets it to the back. Touchdown, Arizona. A great catch and run for 6. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
At the 35, he's loose. Might have a chance. Inside the... And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Off play action on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They're all over it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense and the ball.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snap to the back. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. Fourth down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
They want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They are sending a very...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Rush right in his face. Finds a man by himself. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it on the outside. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
And this offense early, man, just clicking on all cylinders, right? Like, great job putting play after play together. Play that works with the next one, that works with the next one. And it's been a clinic on this drive so far.
Escapes the pressure going right. Touchdown, Wildcats! Fitted in the window for the score. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The run inside. It's Turner. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Throwing, Lagway. Fires to the right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver.
He's going to fire deep. Upstairs he's got it. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The Bears come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Fighting off the defender. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back gets the gift. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a drive there of 85 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Bears! This defense making a big play and putting it in zone.
There is nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf. The big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Quick give. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. Looking for a gap. It's Craig. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
To the air. It's Fafita. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the first down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs it and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So, nice third down conversion by the quarterback.
And the Wildcats moving quickly to the line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Look out! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Third down play from the gun. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to run, it's Craig. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Play fake Lagway. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, Lagway. Rushes on. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Moving the pocket, it's Rios. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the return, it's Brown. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The ride. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Lagway from the gun on third down. Out wide left, it's Livingston. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on third.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Flag way to throw for it on fourth. He'll pull it down across the 45. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Flag way. Fires to the wideout. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He's changing the play. 4th down, Lagway. He's going to let it go. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Turning it on. The 30. He's at the 20. And he scores. Touchdown, Wildcats. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And it's the Badgers, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC.
Enough to move the chains. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
To throw, it's Rios. Fires downfield. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Going to the ground. Makes the tackle.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. The returner will field it and bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Flagway wants to throw. Still looking to his right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Back to throw, it's Griffin. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. The Arizona offense coming onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
Oh, they've got him in the backfield. A disaster on that one and a loss of 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll throw it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Arizona! Into the end zone for 6. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he's going to bring it out. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be an 8-yard loss.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Drops back. It's Griffin. almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Gets the back moving. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down decision. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. Got to make the play on fourth. Under pressure. He'll pull it down and run. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
There's some room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Arizona lines up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Arizona. Great job by the back on the option. His third touchdown of this game and his third on the season. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Griffin. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.